Sometimes supernatural events happen on their own, for some unknown reason. But sometimes the initiator of mysticism and paranormal phenomena can be a person himself. That's what our scary story is about today.
There is a small forest near our town that is considered cursed. Often all sorts of bad things happen in it. Television crews even came to it, but then, for reasons unknown, quickly retreated. There was no program, of course. In fact, there is a meadow surrounded by shriveled, crooked trees, and it is completely bald and devoid of grass and other vegetation. It looks as if a giant bonfire had been built there. The ground is fused together. There are a lot of rumors about this place. But the main thing is as if witches gather there for the Sabbath. Because the wall between the world of the dead and the world of the living is thinned here. And they say that evil spirits were summoned there for their purposes. Often these spirits didn't go back. And they stayed in the forest. That's why all the trouble happened there. So I decided to check it out. I was not timid myself and found a comrade of the same kind. On the witching day, at the dead of midnight, we found ourselves on this glade. I must say, I was not impressed with it. Of course, the place is ominous, but that is if you get yourself winded. But the glade and the clearing, flooded with ghostly moonlight. It made the twisted trees in the forest look even scarier. They look like strange creatures, which in a silent plea stretched out their arms branches to us. And even worse, behind them is a dense, dark wall of forest. We began to perform the ritual. I will not tell the details, so that others have not dared. But I will tell you, it did not go as we planned. We just wanted to have a laugh, to tickle our nerves. But when I said the last words, suddenly the trees swayed and creaked, as if in a strong wind. But in fact there was a complete calm over the forest. The candles went out, and in the center of the clearing a faint glow appeared, and then a brighter and brighter flaring. The light gradually turns into a hunched, human-like figure. Except that the skull is too elongated and the torso is disproportionate. The glow grew brighter, and with it I could see the figure becoming denser, more real. My friend did not wait for the end of the metamorphosis. He threw his phone, with which he was filming everything that was happening, and ran away from the clearing with a shout. I would have followed him myself. But I was too frightened to move. My legs did not obey me. Maybe it was for the best. Because I had completely forgotten that I was not supposed to leave the sign. Maybe that's the only reason I stayed in one piece. I watched as the strange creature finally took shape. Though I saw it very clearly, I cannot describe it. It was too alien to the human eye. It lifted its head, sniffing the air, and then howled joyfully and rushed into the forest. Soon its footsteps fell silent, and triumphant silence reigned all around. I am standing. Though it seems it is possible to walk. But the feeling does not let me go, that the forest seems to have acquired a malevolent, foreign power. It seems that it is watching me with thousands of eyes. And it is waiting for me to come out of the clearing and into its clutches. And so I stood there till morning. I left the clearing at first light. I had to walk back to the city. Because my friend had left the place the night before by car. I think that is why the creature we invited from another world could not catch up with him. We decided to keep silent about this event, hoping that sooner or later, this creature will leave our world. Although, there is one more thing that worries me. My friend, after the trip to the forest, left to communicate with me. And he acts strangely, as if he were a different person.
Subscribe to the channel, there will be many more interesting things.